I think it was 9, I say only, he got 9 in that previous match.
Okay, so Furia, Isla inside. Big top contender from that last game. S12K Silence, one of the most gorgeous sounding weapons in the game, opens up for one, now looks for the second. It's all going a little bit crazy, but Ayala starting off with a massively strong performance. In comes the backup, the boys have arrived.
From Brazil, you'd never let your teammate down, and they will. Sally forth, the player on the outside, I don't think they know about it.
He's desperate.
Crumble, Ayala, stunning on him, and furious.
That bridge to the east side of Georgia Pole will actually send into the race, send a scout out towards Everest as well. Random spots as they try and roll down the edge. As we hop back on board, we've got on our screens, DT Project doing a lot of damage. In fact, able to find one, and Pandem are going down. Goodness me, what a lot of damage sent on their way. A flush, at least one has come on through, and another knock is there, but not quite enough. But there is an answer. Leon gets the flush.
Pandem able to find effect there. He was sort of like the backly, not the case. For Pandem though, they get themselves on the other side of things. Down towards that south side, just on the edge of Swamp. Good shot coming through from Reefus.
Furia. So for 4THRIVES, playing with their south pair, it's a little bit tricky. Meanwhile, over on the east side, this is that position you were talking about being so annoying. It's the Gaming Stars. Ulf try and give them the slip around the east edge, but they've already lost one.
I think for Ulf, what they wanted to do here is try and wrap up through this location, potentially send further north, and they're like, well, why don't we just play Radio Tower, right? We could try and pick up that spot. What you don't expect is a team to be already posted up here. Like, this is a very cool setup coming through from Gaming Stars, where they understand the geometry, they understand the map, and how this circle will force you into this location. And it's just free eliminations for them. That's what they're looking for.
Catch. Worried about the backstop. In the meantime, we hop over to another push. It's Aurora and Furia not quite able to make the impact that they wanted from that eastern side. Aurora able to rush them from the south, and now with all 4 players alive, maybe that's going to change, because Ayala, we see what he could do with his shotgun. It looked pretty before. It's a little bit more dire now, but he's already opened up for 2, and Furia are on 5 eliminations, looking to keep themselves going on the top of these tables.
But Pandem coming in from
Nasty little crash coming on through. I think that might be Aura crashing into Ulf, and I think Ulf have just been able to win that.
They hold on
pretty handily, nicely found, keeping all 3 players alive as well.
Nice nade, goes between them, Doc goes down. Ayala will take a knock as well. Silence looks to finish and can do it, but Pandem looking to make their entry now.
With 1 player going on for it, it's Silence the hole, but there is Goat Team helping out. He steals the point for them as well, able to hold just a little bit longer. 2 players now, they hop the window. What are you doing? Silence is all too ready for that, and Pandem now with 1 player on the outside. They have been sent dizzy with an off angle.
The DPS making a comeback, it seems, here for Silence. And he's not going to stay quiet here for long. Looks to go loud on this one. Last player moves up, Silence has to hold here. Ayala's still down, wasn't able to get the res. Goes round the corner and will finish it. Once again, Furia opens up with a legendary comeback from the start of the game from Ayala versus S2G, now through to Pandem.
Up to 10 eliminations to Furia, but we're on board with BTR. 4 of their players alive, and they are racking up the knocks over towards Geeke. A nade on the bounce, doesn't look super hot, but in comes a third party from Boom. It looks like the Indonesians have a problem with Geeke.
Yummy.
Sent their way.
That is not tasty at all. Razy looking to move around the side, but it's off angles all day, every day here for every team inside of the lobby. Another goes down, Geeke's upstairs. Boom might have bitten off more than they can chew.
Now 1 player left for Boom. It's El Barrel trying to get his teammates back on in. Geeke trying to keep their heads down as much as they can. Ragnarok surviving or looking to either way. And now with 1 player on the top floor, Arena are moving in on the high ground. More nades, more damage going to pour on through. And Bigatron look to take control and keep it.
Molotov in, and they will burn away the hopes of Boom of getting into this match any further. BTR looking good once again. 6 elims on this game, looking to make up from that bad rondo.
Another nade in. They're trying to get rid of Ragnarok now. You might have been quiet, but we know where the mouse is hiding. And the nade from Razak.
Don't know.
Winner in match number 2. I think someone knows now, because Eren is taking a hefty punch back and forth. Somehow the ankle's not getting clipped. Goat Team actually, okay, helping out, and a nade from Eren flushes out her Cypher.
He stepped up, he kept quiet. Still 4 nades left remaining for any push that might come anytime soon. Black back up on his feet. 4THRIVES, they needed this one. They were in a good spot towards the beginning, but haven't been able to quite convert here. Like you say, Aaron right on the edge of the circle, nowhere to go either. Wondering how many smokes he has left remaining to try and make this push, but do you think that Ulf might be going down pretty soon? Not a terrible match though, not a terrible match.
Goat team again in a pretty solid spot. Well, I say solid, it's on the beach, right? So they've got a little bit of cover.
Oh, it is now.
Okay, it's a really solid spot. That is a hell of a shift out to the west side. But can they hold it? They couldn't on Rondo. They had that central pillar to play around. This time, it's a lot more linear.
Smokes did get dropped here, but they are starting to run out. The mist starting to wane for Aaron. Might be exposed real soon. Quickly tucks himself back in, but got the longest road to go. An opener towards GOAT though, John.
Okay, potential inroad here. BTR, they want to try and sweep the beach clean. As GOAT team need an answer. Not quite finding that first knock. They roll up with 3 players to handle. Looks like they're good for 1 and 2 as well. The off angles need to put in the work, need to do the business, and they do desperately want to find these knocks and flushes over towards BTR, but they're starting to hide, and there's third-party angles that they've got to worry about too.
Axel gets taken down on the back line. E-Arena looking to backfill on this one. It is resible here for BTR to get players back up again. What a horrific area of the map to play. This might just be going earlier than we thought. Aaron moves up, but Flash needs to move. 7-2-1 will find him on the cross. 4THRIVES, they get themselves in, and GOAT's position is manhandled by the lobby.
Goodness me, they've only got 1 elimination for it as well, Plank. It's the second game in a row that this has happened to them. They will fall down entirely, and their west side position looked mighty, but it was just a little bit too open, and teams took brilliant advantage of it. Now, we're left in a situation where only E-Arena are a 4-player team on the north side. Then look at a march down. Team Flash still trying to get stuck in, but it's only Win left. Not going to mean that he's going to be out of it just yet, although will fall finally. A shutdown, and Team Flash go out.
E-Arena starting to sweep now, looking for more and more players. They've got a healthy squad. Schweppes moves in, scouts out BTR's spot. They are still struggling, and the rest of E-Arena is recalled to the position. Razak, last left alive. It's not happening for them, and now E-Arena trying to end the game early.
But 4THRIVES have had much more time to get entrenched onto this position. E-Arena don't want a slice of it, and they will head back to the east side of the road. I mean, get rid of 7-2-1. They have more info on that. They're ready for it. 7-2-1 maybe a little bit slow to get up and backfill onto E-Arena. That's seemingly what they were worried about. But this hillside back under control for E-Arena.
Instant wrap back from E-Arena. Very, very nice stuff. Heads up plays coming through from this team. Look to go for a 2-2 split now. Just about saw the forehead there from Falak before he ducked back into cover. But they've got info on it, and that's the main thing. Good nade will take down the first over towards Alaku. TourneyK opens up with a big one.
2 more players on the spot there for 7-2-1, of course, with only 3 players remaining. IQ not going to be able to land the shots, and Schweppes actually moving all the way in. Another nade from Joker takes Rehan down and gets the flush as well. And now just 1 player left standing. He's going to have to go out to the open blank. Schweppes already sweeping through with a lovely little rotate out on wide. Will go down though. He's still got a little bit more life left in him. And an aid from 4THRIVES might just change the tune. But that leaves the arena on 3. And 4THRIVES now with 12 nades.
4THRIVES with the entire armory at their back. 12 nades, 3 smokes, 3 mollies. They're good to go. E-Arena lost that advantage they had with the 1 extra player. So TourneyK has to hit some banger shots now. Balak exposed for just a second, but not too long.
A nade. Oh, doesn't quite clip Joker. Maybe a second later and it would have done. He was rolling forwards there. Another on spot. And Falak has yet to go for the heal. Has to drop down and look for it. Joker with a really nice angle, but they don't have the zone.
Almond tries to go for the shots over the top side there. Very ambitious play from him, but if he hit them, would have probably sparked the arena into action, because they have been roaming. They have been roving over this map so far.
A lot of ammo in the tank here for E-Arena, but again, this road crossing is so treacherous. There is really not a lot to play around. They just about have, I mean, they've got a crate to use as cover potentially. But 4THRIVES, they're playing up on the beachhead. They have got a lot of terrain cover, a lot of open, broad angles for eArena to worry about. If Mormon could find IQ, that is when eArena could go.
Mormon waiting now. A moment to strike. Then these players, it's small dips. Divots that are keeping 4THRIVES alive here, but eArena start to move in. They're putting the pedal to the metal.
In they go immediately, and the nade doesn't quite get the job done. IQ has the backup. They're moving in, and 4THRIVES have a linear fight to approach, and eArena are going low. The spray down the bounce on the nade, doesn't get the re-knock, and now it's just Mormon. They tried to line up 4THRIVES, but it was all too much. And T24 now, they've got the bead on him, they've got the circle, and Mormon without a chance in this match.
Balak moving forward, scouting out the spot, but I don't think they've got anything left, and it's a crazy nade from IQ to finish the game. Pakistan takes a chicken dinner here in the grand finals.
With their backs to the water, they come up for a breath of fresh air, and that is exactly what they needed to find. Off the back of a soggy rondo, they emerge from the ocean and find the